And but says he taught us just to do nothing more than to advance the inside hip, outside leg behind the girth. I feel so weak, you'll have to excuse me, I'm not going to be riding very well. But by doing nothing more than pointing the hip in the direction of the movement, it centralises a little bit of weight on the inside seat bone, but also it allows you to bring your outside hip back behind the girth, so that you can actually use your legs behind the girth from the whole hip down. And so by being able to do that, it means you can really enclose the horse. Outside rein can be against the neck, and we can use the outside rein against the neck to even help to create the bend. A little nudge of the outside rein against the neck says, move your forehand away from that pressure. So that's basically what we're doing in a turn. Will be, I want to turn him off the track here. Keep straight and lift that. Advance inside hip, outside rein against the neck. And hopefully you won't see me do too much at all. Now, Catherine, when she was doing the shoulder in, that's the one time we do turn the body to the inside, when we're actually asking the horse to bring his forehand off the track. So I want my outside seat bone, or my outside hip rather, pointing down the track. Go down a bit, you. Wait. If I want to turn off the track, all I have to do is advance my inside seat bone, and that will take him off the track again. So he knows the difference then between the anchor shoulder in, which is by turning my body parallel to the inside, so that my outside hip is pointing down the track. Point. Inside leg at the girth. Inside hand slightly raised. Now if I want to bring it off the track, oh, you're not going to do a coup, are you? I thought he was. And so he knows the difference between those two aids. Now if I want to do travers, when we're bringing his hindquarters off the track, I'm pointing my body towards the wall. So again, my inside seat bone and inside hip are pointing down the inside track, and I'm using my outside leg behind the girth in order to bring his hindquarters off the track. So if I want to then go back to the track, in travers I'll change the bend, point my body towards the wall, and all of that is just being done as much as anything just by my body positioning rather than anything else. So just a little use of the leg, always using the leg with the swing of the belly, there's enough of it, in lateral work. I'm going to exaggerate it here. So you're using it at the moment at which the hind leg is actually coming under and across, which is the only time you can really get the horse to actually step under and across and engage the hind leg better by using your leg with the swing of the belly. It also automatically advances your inside hip in the direction of the movement. So instead of seeing people, you see some people trying to do lateral work and they're sort of like screwing their body across the saddle like that. And all it's doing is actually sort of cross-grading all the back muscles. In Portugal, we do a lot of what's called the giravolta, which is an exercise, a small exercise on a circle. Wait, a bit whoopy today. Behave. I would never, when I first had him, never ever dreamt of riding him in front of an audience. He'd have me on the floor every time. He just used to panic. It wasn't really that he was naughty, he's just such a wuss. Now he quite likes it. Right, I'm just going to attempt to show you a few of the things for the rider, because the rider has to In order to do the work in the French school, you do need to be a decent rider. You can't just hang on to the front end and kick it up from behind. So if I ask him to go up to riding trot, I've got about as much strength as a kid. Sorry about the wind rushing past the microphone. Now, if I come to you upright, which is how so many people are taught now, you see how it stops him dead in his tracks, because the weight's all going on the back of the saddle, and so the horse literally makes the horse drop the back and raise the head, rather than raise the back and drop the head. I'll do that again. And that will happen with any horse, not just one who's, he's not been trained to do it, they'll all do it. That's why you're not wrong at lecture demonstrations I ride other people horses. I've never seen in my life before, and they'll all do it. I rode 2 different Lusitanos at your horse live last year, and they both immediately stopped. By the way, don't hesitate to ask any questions if you've got any. Don't wait until you've forgotten about them. So, the other thing too is how many of you can actually feel which hind leg's coming under, which hind leg's striking the ground, when the shoulder's coming back, when the shoulder's going forward. Can you all feel that? Yeah, good. So you can all go straight up onto the correct diagonal every time without ever going wrong. Yeah? On any horse. No? Right. If you can feel when the hind leg's coming under, when the hind leg's striking on the ground, when the shoulder's going forward, when the shoulder's coming back, then you can learn to feel your diagonals. So when you feel your seat bone drop down, like left seat bone's going down, 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 that's the hind leg coming under the body. When you feel your seat bone being pushed, whoops, wait for me, being pushed up and forward, now, on the right side here, now, that's the foot striking the ground. It's also pushing the shoulder forward on that side as well. So when you feel, for instance, if I want to go onto the right diagonal on this ray, it would be when his left shoulder's back, that's the sit phase of rising trot. So I can tell you his left shoulder's coming back, 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 his right shoulder's going forward, 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 his left hind leg's coming under, 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 his right hand leg striking the ground, now, now, now. And I can feel all of that just by what my seat bones are doing underneath me.